Good afternoon. Let us start today's newspaper analysis. Global Slavery Index. Who will give Global Slavery Index? Global Slavery Index was given by Walk Free Foundation. Walk Free Foundation and International Labour Organization. Walk Free Foundation and International Labour Organization in partnership with International Organization for Migration. Global Slavery Index was given by Walk Free Foundation and ILO in partnership with the International Organization for Migration. And today, there is an editorial, Defection and Disaffection. Defection and disaffection. This editorial is about anti-defection law. Two MPs got disqualification by Rajya Sabha chairman and our Vice President Venkaiah Naidu for defection. But the editorial is quite critical about the disqualification, saying that the issue is not referred to Privileges Committee, and the Vice President, that is the chairman of Rajya Sabha, have taken very quick decision. The explanation given by Venkaiah Naidu is that delay in the procedure have become undue advantage for most of the parliamentarians to shift the alliances and to defect the parties. As we all know, anti-defection law was added by 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1985. 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1985 during Rajiv Gandhi government. 10th schedule was added to the Constitution. 10th schedule was added to the Constitution. And later on, 91st Constitutional Amendment is also related to anti-defection law. Not following the party whip, jumping from one political party to other political party, taking ticket and winning in the name of one political party, and going to other political party, shifting to other political party. All these things comes under defection. There are various committees like Goswami Committee, Indrajit Gupta Committee, and Law Commission, National Commission for Review of Working of the Constitution. Most of the committees recommended that there is urgent need to trim the anti-defection law. There is an urgent need to trim the anti-defection law. Particularly, anti-defection law can rightly question the unruly MPs who wanted to play opportunistic politics. At the same time, anti-defection law should not stifle the dissent. In fact, in democracy, dissent exemplifies, and dissent only makes the democracy more fruitful. Let us wait and see in anti-defection issues how governments are going to do and courts are going to take various decisions. And anti-defection law will be an important topic for mains exam always. Next article is about capital crisis. This article is relating to America and Trump agreeing that Jerusalem belongs to Israel indirectly. America is now shifting its embassy from Tel Aviv to Israel. Israel is claimed by both. Jerusalem is claimed by both. Jerusalem is claimed by both Palestine and Israel. Jerusalem is an important city for both Christians, Jews and Arabs, the Muslims. The entire Arab world is with Palestine, and the Christian lobby in America is with Israel in this issue. America should have taken a negotiation path before taking in this type of decisions. But unfortunately, this unilateral decision was taken by Trump to shift his embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Next important article today is getting back on track. Getting back on track. This article is written by former RBI Governor C. Rangarajan. After 4 quarters, we have seen rebounding of GDP. The GDP got rebounded, as we all know, to 6.3%. Manufacturing sector is doing well, but agriculture sector has not performed as expected, and gross capital formation is also not good in India. We have to address many issues before celebrating the rebounding of GDP. And as you all know, regular problems like non-performing assets, the issues with respect to service sector and GST compliance, all those things. If you take care of all these things, definitely Indian economy will get the benefit of the addition of the good value of GDP now. Next important article is about underwater reinforcements. Underwater reinforcements. This article is about Indian Navy's submarine arm. Indian Navy's submarine wing, submarine arm. Submarine means the ships which are inside the water. Submarines are the ships which are inside the underwater. Inside the water. Here, Indian Navy is celebrating 50 years of INS Kalaveri. 1961 INS Kalaveri. Now it is 50 years of INS Kalaveri. But the main contention in the article is the deep submergence rescue vehicles. Deep submergence rescue vehicles, DSRVs, are in shortage in India. There is a delay in approval and manufacturing of DSLVs, deep submergence rescue vehicles. When submarines have some problems, these DSRVs will actually help out the submarines. But what we need is DSRVs are very important. Apart from that, you should also know naming of various ships in India. Naming of the various ships, how? There will be an internal nomenclature committee. A particular class of ships will be named in a different way. For example, a cruiser or destroyer will be named after a very big city like INS Chennai, INS Visakhapatnam, INS Kolkata. Frigates are named with rivers, mountains like that. Say for example, we have INS Sahyadri, INS Sindhurakshak, INS Sindhu Ghosh. So behind every name of a ship, there will be a committee and there will be an order in naming the ship. And if you see INS Car Nicobar, even island names are also given to the ships. Our great emperor's names will also be given to the ships, like INS Vikramaditya. You can read, the article came in Indian Express on April 19, 2017. April 19, 2017, there is an article, how the ships are named in India. That names you can follow. It's an interesting question even in the mains exam. Apart from that, there is a debate in use of EVMs, electronic voting machines in India. In UP elections recently, there was a news that all opposition parties alleged that EVMs are tampered, electronic voting machines are tampered. But as you all know, EVMs are introduced during TN session the former Chief Election Commissioner's period. EVMs provide one of the best things, but no system can be 100% foolproof. And recently, Election Commission of India also announced hackathon, EVM hackathon, to maintain the authenticity of EVMs. And you all know, by 2019 elections, we are going to have VVPAT, Voter Verifiable Paper Audit Trail. So we will definitely know whether our vote went to the same person and same party to whom we have voted. So there is no doubt. But still, there are contentions that ballot papers are much better than EVMs. Ballot papers are much better than EVMs. For example, in the recent UP elections, in EVMs, majority party got more votes. In ballot paper counting, majority party got less votes. So EVMs are favoring majority party. And there was a quest for shifting to ballot papers. But ballot papers also have a problem, booth capturing and other sorts of malpractices in elections. So it is better to make EVMs more perfect, foolproof, rather than shifting to ballot papers. But in that article, there is an argument that even some of the European countries wanted to shift from EVMs to ballot papers. EVMs to ballot papers. Rigging can be stopped with the EVMs. Let us see in 2019 elections how best our EVMs will work like foolproof systems for free and fair democracy in India. Thank you very much. These are the important current affairs.